Are we playing or are we not right now? This is a real deal? Okay, so basically, where was I? Okay, brain fart. What was I saying? Chloe Ting? Is that, actually, I'm not even joking though. I don't know what I'm saying. Is it playing? Okay. Hey guys, there's no lipstick on my teeth, right? There's no lipstick on my teeth? No? Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to be doing this video. It's been a long time coming. I was actually debating when the right time to do this video would be, but I thought right now would be the perfect opportunity. And so as you can tell by the title, this is my weight loss journey video. So before we get into this, I'm just gonna get a bit comfy. And I even have a list of the points that I'm gonna talk about. And so just to start into it, I basically lost about 30 pounds in the last 4 months, but it really started picking up in July. And so I'm going to tell you guys what I did, and so you guys can follow me along this journey, because it ain't over. It ain't over till I say it's over. But so my journey began in March. Why does it feel like I'm telling a story? Okay, so basically, bro, what's wrong with me? Somebody calm down. Okay. That is so crazy. Okay. So in March, I don't know what to do. I'm not telling you a story. I'm telling you guys my journey. Okay. In March, I started the Chloe Ting challenge. And so basically, I started doing her 2-week shred, and I started with doing the I think it was get abs in 2 weeks as well. I know she had like a specific like schedule you had to go through, and sometimes it was 3 videos a day, sometimes it was 4, but I usually just did those 2 workouts and I called it a day. But I stopped after like about 2 weeks. I don't know, I wasn't really consistent, and I was still eating bad, to be honest. This was back like when quarantine first started, and then Ramadan comes, it's April, I was still eating bad, honestly. I wasn't really working out. May comes, Ramadan's over, I bought a bike, and so that's when I really started getting more active. And then in June, I started running outside and stuff. And then July, that's when I hit up Chloe Ting's videos again, because honestly, I was just curious. Like, it was working for a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of results on TikTok, and I've seen a lot of results on YouTube, and so I'm like, you know what, let me just try it out. And so I did it, and I was really consistent, and I did it for 2 weeks, and then the results were insane. I literally lost 4 pounds in like 10 days, and so I just kept going. I started July 20, and then I kept going until like the end of August, and I still do it like here and there. And so as I mentioned, but instead of doing like the sticking to our schedule, I would just do the abs video and the 2-week shred, and then I would also throw in like a toning, like her toning 10-minute toning video alongside it, because I wanted to tone my arms. And so yeah, that really worked for me, I'm not even gonna lie. And I started seeing results, and that's why I kept at it. And honestly, what I noticed, like for tips that I can give you guys, the up and down planks, those really help with your arms. Like honestly, I know the toning arm video really helped as well, but the up and down planks did a number on my arms. And I also noticed that like I got stronger, like because my upper body strength was never that. I never had like a good upper body strength, and so that really helped. And then the plank jags combined with the burpees, like honestly, it was insane. But I saw results really fast. Like I would take pictures in the mirror every day. Well, not every day, every couple of days, and I would see results every couple of days. It was crazy. And so Chloe Ting really worked out for me. And then let's get to the next point. Oh yeah, okay, so this one's a little more exciting. I don't know if I did mention this in a couple of my other videos, but I went vegan back in end of January, beginning February. It was beginning February. I'm not too sure why I did. I kind of just woke up one day and I'm like, you know what, I'm going vegan. And so I did. It was kind of random as well, because people usually start with vegetarianism, and then, is that a word, vegetarianism? And then they go to veganism. Yeah, that's a word. Okay. But I kind of just skipped that step. But I was a pescatarian for about 1.5 years, about 2 years ago, and I don't know why I stopped that, because I'm not too sure, but so I just jumped right into veganism in February, and so it's been really fun. So I started with just cutting out all the meats for my life. I cut out dairy, of course. The cheese was a lot harder to do, and even some days it's like it's so hard. If anything, I'd consider myself more plant-based than vegan, because I feel like that's truly like a lifestyle. But so I went to Walmart. I found a lot of great alternatives. So I would buy veggie burgers, chicken burgers that were made with like soy. The brand that my favorite brand for alternatives for meats, definitely Boca. You can get it at Walmart. It's like this red packaging, and it's so good, guys. Like, I'm not even gonna cap the meat. Okay, obviously it doesn't taste like real meat, but it's a really good alternative. But the chicken, I am onto them because the chicken tastes real. And it's crazy because I'm still, to this day, I'm convinced that they're using real chicken. So, so that was really fun to find. It's so exciting just finding stuff that works, right? Because you're more motivated. And so that was what really helped me. Like, I found those alternatives, and then cutting out dairy was such a huge help in this journey as well, because obviously you're not eating as much cheese, you're not eating any cheese, you're not eating sugary stuff, you're not eating desserts. I mean, you could get alternatives as well, but I just feel like they're a lot healthier, and I haven't found any good dessert alternatives, I'm not even gonna lie. So I kind of stay away from desserts right now. But yeah, that was another thing. And yeah, just like cooking healthier meals, it stops you from like going out and buying fast food all the time. The only fast food I really eat right now, A&W's plant-based burgers are so good, and I've heard a lot about them, but I recently got into them after the Wendy's burger got discontinued, which was absolute BS because it's so good. But yeah, my new fave is the A&W one, so I treat myself sometimes to that. But then other than that, like if it's home cooked meals, if you have me on Snapchat, you know what it is. It is literally my sister's coconut milk and chickpea curry. That is my favorite meal. I could eat it every day, maybe like every week. I can eat it once a week. That's how good it is. She makes it so well, honestly. And I know you guys hear me say my sister, because she literally does everything for me. But like honestly, I can't cook like she does. Like I don't know what she puts in it. It's so good. You guys need to try it out. I'm gonna actually put the recipe down in the description box if you guys ever want to try it out. It's vegan and it's delicious. So that's one of my favorite meals. Other than that, if I'm not eating that and I'm craving like a burger, since they discontinued the Wendy's one, I'll go to A&W because I actually really like that one as well. And other than that, eating out is not that hard. Like eating vegan out is not that hard because obviously there's a lot less options, but then the options that there are healthier, so that works for me. And so like if I'm going out, I'll just have a salad, or I'll have like some kind of meat alternative like tofu. Usually I'll put tofu as a protein in my I'll go for a poke bowl or like a burrito bowl. Oh, my favorite. Love burritos, I love poke. So yeah, being vegan it's not hard at all, and it helps you make healthier life choices. So yeah. And so yeah, that's it for the food. And if I kind of roughly go through like what I eat in a day, I think I might make a video about this as well. But if I roughly go, I'll start off with like a smoothie or a smoothie bowl. And the thing is, I wake up kind of late, so I'll have it around like 1, 2, and that'll keep me full for like the rest of the day, literally. But then I'll have like either the veggie burger, or I'll have some kind of meat alternative into a salad, or I'll have just honestly anything. Like I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'll just have anything that's not meat basically. But yeah, like if I'm in a rush, I'll eat as I said, the struggle meal, and if I'm not, my sister will just make a nice vegan meal for me, which is really good. She makes this amazing sweet and sour tofu. Oh, I will put the recipe down below as well for that because it's so good. And yeah, and then what I do also, I pack a lot of snacks during the day. So like one of my favorite snacks, either I'll have some green grapes, or I'll have hummus and chips, and not chips, but Farm Boy. gonna shout out, shameless plug for my old employer, but Farm Boy has this really great blue corn tortilla chips, and it's healthy, it's not salty, and it tastes so good. And that dipped in with like roasted red pepper hummus is so good, and that's like my go-to snack. And so I'll snack on those during the day between meals, and that keeps me full. And then another key to having a flat stomach, guys, I feel like not a lot of people really take this into account, but drinking water before and after meals, that has helped me so much. Because obviously, like, I'm the type of person, like, I'll drink water if I'm working out, or like I won't really think about drinking it during the day. But then ever since I started working out more like intensely, I drink a lot more water, and so I'll pair it before like a meal, after a meal, and then I'll try to drink at least like minimum four water bottles. So like the big water bottles, that's like my minimum. And then they say you should drink 6, but yeah. It was just really annoying also though, because they don't tell you that you're gonna go to the bathroom like 10 times in the span of 30 minutes drinking 1 bottle of water. But honestly, guys, you go for it, because that is key, and that's what I'm gonna leave you guys with. And then cutting sugar out is another thing, which was not too hard for me, I guess, because I'm not really into sweets and desserts and stuff. Cheesecake, I'm not gonna lie, that is really hard. But I found a good cheesecake alternative. What's the brand? Daya has this really good cheesecake alternative you can buy from Walmart. It's coconut based. So I don't know if you don't like coconut, then you're not gonna like it, but I love it. And as I mentioned, I don't really like their cheese, but the cheesecake works for me. And so yeah, I'm not really into sweets, so that wasn't too much of a problem. The issue was with the drinks. So I love bubble tea, but ever since I became vegan, obviously I couldn't really have the milk teas anymore, so I stick to the fruitier drinks, and they have a lot of sugar in it, and so I really cut back on bubble tea. But I actually learned that getting, like, if you go to Tata and you get like the QQ drink or the mango green tea or whatever green teas, if you get no sugar, it still tastes like there's a lot of sugar in it. And so I usually I'm like no sugar, and it tastes so bomb stills. And I know it's not really bubble tea, but like for now I don't get any toppings, because I just feel like they leave me bloated, and it's more calories or whatever that I don't need. And so I stick to just the drink, no sugar, and it works for me. And so that's like a tip for you guys if you're trying to cut out sugars. Starbucks drinks a little harder, because obviously you can't really cut sugar out of it, because it's gonna be gross, and sometimes it's gross with sugar, so shameless dig at Starbucks. But what I can tell you guys is that if you go on the app, it has the calories and the sugar intake of like every single drink, and so I sort of tend to stick towards the refreshers mostly, and I'll get a tall because I don't want to have too much sugar. But I did try out some fall drinks, which have a bit more calories, and they were gross anyway, so what a waste, right? But yeah, so that's a tip for cutting sugar out slowly. And yeah, that's a big tip. That's a big tip that I want to leave with you guys, the sugar intake, because I'm telling you, sugar, the sugars, the carbs, that's sort of like that's where your stomach fat comes from, right? And so I noticed that once I cut those out, I didn't completely cut carbs out, because I feel like that's kind of hard. I didn't really want to go keto. I know it works for some people, but in the long run, it's not really that great. And so I didn't completely cut carbs out, but I noticed that like just trying to cut carbs to like, minimize it to like 2-3 times a week, that has really helped. And my stomach is basically flat, basically. And so yeah, that helped. The water, and then no sugar, and then less carbs. And yeah, so that's for my food habits right now. Right, so eating a lot of snacks in between meals is very important, because it'll keep you more full during the day, and you'll tend to eat less, portion wise. And so that's another thing that I'll leave you guys with. And I think I touched upon like almost everything that sort of worked for me, so I'll kind of go through them again. So if you guys want to start Chloe Ting's workout videos, they are so helpful, and it's gonna be helpful in your it is so helpful in it was helpful in my weight loss journey, and so I know it'll work for a lot. And if I could recommend any video of hers, I'd recommend the 2-week shred for sure. If you only have, because they're each like 12 minutes, And so I did 3, and sometimes I would do 2, so it'd be 20 to 30 minutes a day. You see, it's literally so fast. Like I would do it at night before sleeping, and so it won't take up a lot of your time. I would definitely recommend the 2-week shred and then the Get Abs in 2 Weeks video, my 2 absolute faves. And then you don't have to become vegan. I'm not pushing an agenda here, but if you can even reduce your meat intake or chicken intake to like, I don't know, like 3-4 times a week, that'll really help you as well. And also just like eating out less, because just cutting out processed food and sugars, that'll really help you in the long run for sure. And then drinking a lot of water before and after meals. As I said, it's gonna help with your flat tummy, trust me. And then portion size, remember to eat your snacks in between your meals so that you'll feel more full and that you're gonna be like eating less, definitely, trust me, because that's what happened with me. And yeah, just try to find a way to be, if not the Chloe Ting videos, just try to find a way to be active during the day. Sorry about that, my phone literally just died. So I'm gonna be ending off the video with this. And what was I saying? Yeah, so I mentioned Chloe Ting, cutting your portion size, drinking more water, and honestly just finding a way to stay active during the day, and make sure you're working out for the right reasons. So I felt like I didn't even want to lose the weight, honestly. Like I just wanted to work out for me, just because it helped me feel healthier and stronger. And so if you just keep that mindset, just becoming healthier, and don't do it for the weight loss. Obviously it is for the weight loss, but do it because you want to live a healthy life, and then you'll see the results, I promise. And it's a win-win, honestly. You lose weight and you're happier. And so just take it day by day. Don't expect to get results quick. I know I did at the beginning, and now I'm just going with the flow. Honestly, I'm working out, I'm drinking my water, I'm happy, and that's all that matters. And so and remember, your weight does not define you. 30 pounds ago, I was still lifting weights, I was still running. I was 30 pounds ago, and I'm still able to do the same things. And yeah, I was happy then, I'm happy now with how I look, and that's all that matters. And so if you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm definitely gonna get into doing what I eat, a day in the life of literally not even speaking English, what I eat, okay, in a day, and it's gonna be vegan edition. It's gonna be really fun, and I'm excited for you guys to see what my lifestyle is basically. And so I'll see you guys in the next video. And did y'all see how I was consistent? We love a consistent queen. I said I was gonna drop a video every week, and that's what I'm doing. And yeah, so now I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys in the next video.